I saw this on The Gamer, and I don't know what to think of this. Help me out, guys. This was written by Josh Colson. They like it too much. We will never play the original version of Death Stranding 2 because it was too good. Death Stranding 2 on the beach is only a little more than a week away, and Hideo Kojima will be hoping he has nailed the balance between enjoyment and controversy like he did with the first game. So much so that when early tests of the game came back positive, he went back in and changed the sequel to try and reduce its potential mainstream appeal. What would be I'm trying to think, and it's hard sometimes when very successful creative people, if you don't know Hideo Kojima, he created Metal Gear Solid, he's responsible for all that. So when you have somebody that is creative on that level that most of us could never even come close to being on, like a creative genius, a lot of people would call him, they think differently. So what is the mindset here that it's too good? We need to change this because I don't want it to be mainstream? We had already heard from Kojima himself that he was disappointed previews of Death Stranding 2 were so glowing, as he would prefer people to be split over whether they love his work or not. That is a weird thing to me. He doesn't like that everybody liked it. He would rather that some people didn't like it. The only thing I can think of with that reason is it creates conversation. If people are talking back and forth why they like it or why they don't like it, and maybe it gets more people interested. I don't know. Isn't it just simple that if everybody likes the game, more people are going to be interested in it? Still surprised Death Stranding got a sequel to begin with. Apparently, people ended up loving that game. I don't know. I streamed it years ago, and I was bored out of my mind, the original game. Bored out of my mind. It was like you had to balance carrying all these packages, and I kept tipping over because I had too many, and it was wobbly. I'm like, who the hell wants to play this? And you had to carry a baby around with you, too. That's according to Death Stranding 2 composer Yoann Lemoine? Why are these names so hard for me to pronounce? Better known as Woodkid, who spoke with Rolling Stone about their time working alongside Kojima. There's a key moment where we had a discussion, probably halfway through when we were doing the game, when he came to me and he said, "We have a problem. We have been testing the game with players, and the results are too good. They like it too much. That means something is wrong. We have to change something." And he changed stuff in the script and the way some crucial stuff happens in the game because he thought his work was not polarizing and not triggering enough emotions. I can't imagine thinking that. They like it too much. That means something is wrong? This is such a weird thing. I don't want to hold it. I want to piss. Kojima proceeded to tell Woodkid that if everyone likes Death Stranding 2, then that means it's mainstream. Well, if you don't want it to be mainstream, why are you all over the Game Awards? Why are you all over Summer Game Fest with this stuff? I don't understand. That's the mainstream game events. So why are you all over this stuff if you don't want it to be mainstream? I'm so confused. The head of Kojima Productions explained to the composer that he wants people to be challenged by his games and not necessarily enjoy them at first. Then when they play them a little longer or revisit them later, everything clicks into place and they fall in love with it. Well, I can tell you right now, I definitely did not enjoy Death Stranding 1 at first. Good lord, that's creepy. I didn't enjoy it enough that I stopped playing and I never went back to it. So when that, as weird as that is, when that's your philosophy, how many people are you losing because they don't enjoy them at first? There's too many games, man. If I'm playing a game and I don't like it, I'm moving on. I'm not going to waste my time with a game I'm not having fun with. What a weird philosophy, man. Unless he's got, like, some need for this to be a thing where, like, you have to be so intelligent or in tune to get the game, to get me. Not everybody's going to get me because I'm above your level. Unless there's a need for that, I don't know. That's all speculation. Yeah, he had the first interview at Summer Games. Makes no sense. You kind of understand him, though? I might be suspicious too if nobody said anything bad about the game. I mean, maybe if he's thinking they're not being honest, but if he thinks they're being honest and they all love the game and he wants to change it, that's just weird to me. He wants to outdo Neil Druckmann on the split audience trophy. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to know his reasoning for this. Just, my genius is not for everybody. If everybody loves it, my genius is not coming across because I'm making a normal game like everybody else makes. Like everybody loves Mario Kart, I'm making Mario Kart. I'm not making a Kojima game. That could be the thought process here. If all the normal people love it, well, then I'm not being unique and genius enough. Maybe that's what he's thinking. So the writer says, as much as I want to roll my eyes at this, the last part in particular sums up the first Death Stranding to a T. Almost everyone I know who has played it, including myself, has admitted they didn't get it at first, but love it now. Well, I didn't stick with it long enough. I don't know if we really ate the baby, though. Like, we went into our mouth, and then there was a baby inside, and then we went in the baby, and I think we peeked out our butt crack at some dude, and then we went back up, and it was really weird. So maybe I'm not a genius like Kojima. I didn't get it at first, and I quit, because there was other games I wanted to play. How many hours do I need to put into it to get it and to actually like it? You gotta get me at first, man. There's too many games competing. Maybe this isn't about the test group. Maybe he himself just had a change of mind and didn't like how the story was going. Kind of like George Lucas wanted to turn Luke Skywalker at first. Maybe he had a change and just put the blame on this group. Yeah, who knows? Most of the people fell in love with the first game after going back to the director's cut that launched at a later date. Well, I didn't like the original. Why am I going to buy the director's cut? Whether Kojima likes it or not, it doesn't sound like Death Stranding 2 will need a director's cut to make the masses fall in love with it. Well, it might now if he changed it. And the more I was thinking about this, I'm thinking it has to be something to do with, if all the normies like it, it's not genius enough. Because they shouldn't get it. Like, they shouldn't understand it with the little amount that they played. They have to play it all the way to the end to understand me and to understand this game. That's the only thing I can think of. But the only thing I know is, the few hours I played of Death Stranding 1 bored me to death, that I had no interest in going back playing it, and I have no interest in playing the sequel. Something big is going to have to happen for me to change my mind on that one.